so easy
still
to get
so
on.
exposed on the the no hitbox above DK there. Like it's very easy to challenge, and he's huge, which helps.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's hard to miss DK. But right now though, we're gonna get a little. This is gonna be an interesting sort of pacing challenge right now because we're gonna have Blast TD versus Nikolai. If I'm not mistaken. Two very fast-paced characters, right? Or characters that want to play faster. But the way Falco's going to do it is a little strange, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Falco's not known for his incredible run speed, you know? Like, the actual keeping up here is going to be almost entirely aerial for both of these characters.
Right.
So I'm very interested to see how Ness's more horizontal drift that he has access to allows for maybe dancing around some of the more powerful Falco grounded normals that I need not go name.
And I was about to start off with you know, how frivolous Nikolai wants to get with those PK fires. The Falco does have that frame 1 reflector, but it does start in him and extends out. So maybe Nikolai can get a couple more like Marth mentality, perfect placements.
Why are we doing that? You played the last game, right?
I thought he would have to be a sniper, but he brought the cannon.
That does
going
not-
out there, a PK missile. All right.
Crazy call on that one. Yeah.
And now a Mount Everest has presented itself to Blast DD trying to get back here, which is why we see a pretty hard edge guard here and just trying to track this Ness as much as possible.
No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, see, so the out-of-shield game, I would say, like outside of a Ness Nair, which is certainly very potent, Falco is going to be able to convert pretty hard, especially with like a forward air out of shield or a Nair out of shield. We can sort of land, get that up tilt, and get a big combo started.
Right.
So again, we're going to want to sort of play patient and grounded as Falco as like in this matchup. Something that might not always be the easiest for some Falcos, right? Sometimes we want to just relax.
Yeah, that first one was a fluke for sure.
You know, one is good, two is it's like fool me once.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
There you go.
Fool me twice. Why don't you let's trap for real this time?
But Blast TD able to get that kill off the, I believe, Phantasm and then the back air read off of it. So definitely a practiced Falco, but not enough to skirt around the stall out of that down smash with the yo-yo. So still applying the pressure fairly well, but he let himself get vulnerable on landing. Wow, able to cut through and get an up smash on there, nearly taking out Nikolai's second stock.
It was a good punish regardless. Still free damage, and we're looking at triple digits now. Falco sort of gets into that sort of percent, not quite able to actually set up a combo to get the kill. So we're sort of just looking for a straight down tilt or forward air or even a back air here.
There's a real, like, not too hot, not too cold.
There it is, right there.
Yep.
That's the Falco thing. You hit 150, and they just start walking.
Write it down. 170 is just on the edge of not too cold.
Exactly. Let's see. Nice up tilt to get the party started here. Goes for the reflector to end the combo. A little point blank for that.
Yeah.
But, you know, damage is damage.
Double roll dodge gets Nikolai reeling a little bit, opted for the PK fire, and that was Blast DD's moment to move in. Got a little caught in trying to get that cutscene combo started, and now he's fishing for it a little harder.
Oh, the jab lock. Oh, my word. The awareness on the miss tech to get the double toesies down tilt into the baseball bat, that's brutal.
And I think it was that one moment where Nikolai threw out a PK fire like in footsie territory. Blast DD, I think, saw his moment to strike, but it was a little bit overextended, and then Nikolai saw the bead of sweat on the person.
Yeah, right.
He's like, wait a minute, he can bleed.
So if it bleeds, he can kill it.
Got the one set up in drag down fair, I believe, into the jab reset, which you know, all said and done at that point. So
yeah, right. But I actually think some of the difficulty that we're starting to see here is, you know, Ness is not that big. I mean, the head's pretty big, but like, the character model is really not that large. So we're seeing some like up tilt setups, and then we go for a down air. It's just a hard whiff because, you know, Ness is over on the like a little shifted to the side that we're not ready for.
Which is surprising because, you know, how floaty Ness is. You expect him to just get caught in a lot of like errant hits as well. Like even if they're practiced or unpracticed in terms of pushing as much of your combos as he can, you think Falco would have a much easier time at it. But Nikolai's, you know, really just respecting what Falco can do, and has just the reaction time to move in on a just one tiny flub from Blast DD.
Did you see that cross-up that he did with that forward air? I did not think he was going to end up on the other side. That was crazy. And that back throw, if that killed, I would have. There might have been some riots in the streets. That was insane.
Well, I mean, you and I got Vietnam War flashbacks for it.
Yeah, right? Like, I would have gone crazy if that did that in the last game. I would have expected it, but I would have been mad.
Right, yeah.
Now it's like,
not riot, but like,
Yeah.
you know, we would have written a very stern letter, essentially.
I don't know who it would have been worded to. I know Sakurai does not bother.
No, he
but
does not care.
Great pickup on the up air there after the up throw, I believe.
Yes.
Oh.
But speaking of throws, another cutscene
the
combo
chain.
starter.
Oh,
yeah.
but the up tilt failing remarkably. Not a common sight. I like that turnaround there. Make sure you get the stage control, and there's a good punish.
Yeah. And a mark of a good Falco is not when like things go right and you keep at it. It's when things go wrong and how you can like take that away from your opponent and still get your cutscene combo. Maybe
Yeah, right.
not fully in, but like a piece of it in, essentially.
Because like, how many times do you see Falco gets comboed like 40%, lands, and immediately just mashes an up tilt?
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, you got to get out of the blender if you want to start putting me into it. You can't just sort of drag us both down.
Yeah, man, we got limited pots and pans. It's Thanksgiving, man. We got work to do tonight.
There's that back throw. That's a little bit more standard, that back throw.
Right.
Double, Ness is angry. He's
And
a
again,
triple
he threw out the up smash that time, and like you said, Ness was low profile, and Nikolai was just free to chalk up nearly 50 damage off it.
Yeah, right? Just get a free pickup, you know, do our thing. What a stall to avoid the anti-air. This is sort of the thing that I was worried about is the amount of drift that Ness has access to and the amount of stalling in midair and things like that. Yet again with these back throws.
Oh, no! I mean, Blast was really fiending for that kill in the end. He had a smash attack that whiffed. He had a side B that just tried to cut through anything that Nikolai was doing. It was really disadvantageous, you know, and
Man.
again, Nikolai just ready for the, you know, one moment where he can pick up advantage and just plucks it out of the universe.
The well-placed PK Flash. Incredibly well done. You know, if Ness was a DLC character, it's actually funny.
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
they would have made... No, because
okay.
I was thinking about this before. That's like how much more the DLC characters have like super... what's the word? The super like faithful things like the
Okay.
Sephiroth Final Smash doing random statuses. PK Flash does a random status too. Do you think they would make it so that if you got hit by that, it would invert your controls or something? How mad would you be? I would be mad.
I think the outcry would be so bad that the character might be ban worthy.
I mean, PK Flash ain't all that, but like
if it
you could
reversed
just-
your controls, though, like
it would be a random status. It would either reverse.
We banned Spear Pillar for a reason. You know
that's
this,
true.
right?
Zwoosh. Palkia pulls up. Excuse you.
Yeah.
This is upside down now. And not in the frigid Orphean way.
No.
Like, this is actually just going to break your ankles right
Absolutely.
now. But yeah, you know,
I just have no clue what Riften said there.
I haven't the foggiest either. I got these headphones on, man. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I sit here until somebody shows up and I talk about whatever I'm looking at. It's generally how it goes.
Oh yeah, we are. I think we're starting to get in best of 5 territory.
Getting deep into the top 16, almost deep enough to get to the top 8. You know, we're getting in there.
A lot of people getting at least top 16, if not like 3-2 in tonight that normally don't get a chance to. So
Yeah, we've seen some big players come out.
Gelato had a nice win against Beast. I know Galactic World had a pretty big win against Cherry Peachy tonight. So a lot of, like I said, key, not really upsets because they've been thrown into the fire.
Good players
working
against
out
good
of it.
players.
Yeah.
Like what are you gonna expect? Like
The next generation coming up.
absolutely. But now we got. I mean, we've seen how Merc has been playing with his food a little bit.
Yeah.
And we've seen how Nikolai has sort of steamrolled a lot of what he's been looking at. I'm interested to see how these two, you know, very good players.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about the on-paper matchup here. Like,
I would. My money's on Joker every day of the week, partially because Ness classically versus anything that costs above $4 is just not good for him.
right.
Right.
Obviously, Mercury's got that DLC advantage, but like, I think if Mercury just gets caught, the way we were talking about how Nikolai can find moments of advantage out of nowhere, if Mercury gets caught more times without Joker than with, I think Nikolai's going to have a much better standing. I mean, obviously, on paper, that sounds like it should happen, but we'll just see if Nikolai, again, can pluck that moment out of impossibility into possibility here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And on small battlefield, not going to get a whole lot of
I love that
extension out of it. For this must have been Nikolai's. No, he still got a good pick out of it.
I think both of the. I think this stage is certainly fortunate for both characters, but I think the close quarters is definitely going to help Nikolai sort of maintain his pressure at all times. But the way that Merc has been using the gun almost to are you
another
dead?
reset. He's not done yet.
Oh my god. That baseball bat hurts, man.
I mean,
Is that just a free? That's a free ledge trap.
the classics. Oh
Insanity.
my word. Yeah.
Yeah, that excellent pickup on the down throw here, though, keeping that pressure alive.
And first time Mercury's just, not really absentmindedly, but just threw out the